Welcome back, fake sports fans. Well, after dropping the series opener against the Washington Nationals, our Jays are looking to tie it up as they send Kevin Gausman to the mound against Trevor Williams. So let's have a look at our batting lineups and then get into the game. So for our lineups tonight, I think I'm going to sit George Springer, give Davis Snyder a chance. He hasn't got a game yet. And then these bottom guys I can cycle in. Put Barger at third. Put Clement in for Lucas. Actually, I'm going to put Lucas at right field and Davis Schneider can DH, since Lucas has the better arm. And that should work. And as always, we play with the quick counts to keep the pace of the game up.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes outcomes of games, Singy.
It's been incredible to watch, Boog, and once the starters hand over the ball, it's been practically game over for the opposition. That bullpen will likely play a major role in this one today, too.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch, and on the hill in this one, Kevin Gausman.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Up the middle, Jimenez. Jump throw on the money. Nice play. And here's the DH for Washington, Ahmed Rosario. The 1-1. This one high in the air to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 1-1 now. High fly ball out to center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound in this one, Trevor Williams, and he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low 2s last year, so consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep them in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season, and if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
And the righty deals. And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To third, to Young. In plenty of time to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That one misses. Ball 2. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 2 out. 2 outs, bases empty. Now here is Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. That smash towards center. And there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
This one in the air, center field. Varsho after it. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And now up for Washington, James Wood. Wood went deep in his most recent game. And a 1-1. Center field. Varsho makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Popped up. Abrams moving under this one. And there's one down. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Ruiz gathers, goes to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
He made it look easy, but I can tell you that was not a favorable matchup.
And here is Davis Schneider. There's a swing and a drive. Ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Top half of the third inning. Up now for Washington, Stone Garrett. That one missed. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 8.
Now it's going to be Keibert Ruiz. Nobody out, runner at first.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one away in the top of the third. And now Paul DeYoung. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. 2 outs. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
3-1 now. And a swing and a miss there.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals.
And the inning is over. here at Rogers Center, set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. 2-2 now. Stays alive. Two. That's
Down
inside.
To 3-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Garrett makes the play, and there's one away.
Batting 8.
And now Addison Barger. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses, and the count is 2-2. In the air, right side. Garrett hauls it in, 2 away. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And there's a ball.
1 strike.
And there's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Out towards right center field. Garrett giving chase. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
First baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Makes the catch for the out. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one lifted to left. Santander brings it in for the third out. Bottom 4, and now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Next offering is in for a strike. Now a fly ball to right center. Garrett sizing this one up. And there's one away. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Ball.
Fought off foul. The Jays hitless so far in the game. That one well upstairs. And that's ball 3. That one is hammered right field. That's going back. Back some more. Makes the catch up against the wall. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Second baseman.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it.
And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. We go to the top of the 5th, and now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's the left fielder, James Wood.
Ball. That's inside.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 5th.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Out to short. Whips it to first. And that quickly 2 away. Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. 2 outs, base is empty. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering is downstairs. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Garrett, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, Dalton Varsho. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, just missed. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. Pitch misses there. 2-1. Fastball is outside. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. That's a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
And here is Alejandro Kirk. Got it. Nice grab. 2 away now. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger.
Third baseman, Addison Barger.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. just missed. This to third. Wide throw, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a two-base error. So 2 down, and next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas.
Right fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Back now in Toronto. All set for the top of the 6th. Stepping in, Paul DeYoung. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1.
You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. An absolute smash to left. His first homer of the year, and they slide in front in the 6th. It's 1-0. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jacob Young.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Goes down looking. And now here is Ahmed Rosario. Bunting for a hit. Bare hand grab. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 68.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. That's too low, and a count 2-1. And that skips into dirt.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
That one ripped. Puts it away for the out. So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Blue Jays down a run.
Guerrero Jr.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get an out on the play.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jose A. Ferrer.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball, that's out.
Left field, Wood. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, C.J. Abrams.
Shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
On the ground to short, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for
Next to hit, Luis Garcia.
Second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Ground ball could be 2. Over to Bichette. On to first, double play.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with the runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
In the air, left field, down the line. Santander racing after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. 2 down, nobody on. That one down the line. Throws to first, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Here's the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate. He turned on it nicely down the line. Nice job to not spin off of it and pull that thing foul.
Now Davis Schneider. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Base hit right field. Around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Slings to first in time.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
No.
Just missed. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base.
Jorge Lopez comes on now.
Now pitching for Washington, number 21, Jorge Lopez.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette. inside. And the count is even 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs, bases full. Now the number 2 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Next pitch, not close, up high.
Berg, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ripped on a line. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Bichette around third and headed home. The relay throw. He's in there. 3-run score. And they lead by 3. And next for Toronto. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Andres Jimenez. 2 on, 2 outs. That one not close, and it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 2 outs. And it remains 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left field. Vladdy coming around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, Jackson Rutledge.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Almost got him. Two outs. That one finds the zone. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Up now for Washington, Stone Garrett.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
That one the other way. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. Here's a 1-1. And it goes just foul. Just misses. 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, safe at second.
He's in there, he's safe.
Now pitching
out of the bullpen for the Jays, Eric Swanson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
One out, runner at second. And now, Paul DeYoung. And it is 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
One out and a runner at second. And a swing and a miss.
2-2 count.
2 That one way inside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. Ahmed Rosario digging in for the Nationals. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Right through there for a strike.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique, and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Guerrero brings it in, and that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, and now the DH, Davis Schneider.
Davis Schneider.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Now that.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Addison Barger.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't score it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now the right fielder, Nathan Lucas. Next offering upstairs. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Three-two on the way. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Did miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. First and second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tommy Nance.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 45, Tommy Nance.
And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
First baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Nance sets, fires. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Out to short. One up, one down.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
One down, base is empty. That one catches the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Three and two.
Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball
Now
4.
batting, second baseman,
Now it's the second
Luis
baseman,
Garcia.
Luis Garcia. Abrams stands at first with 1 out.
Ball 2.
Misses again, 5 in a row.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
You got a full count. 3-2.
In the air, out towards right center. He makes the grab, 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Next offering way off the plate. That one the other way. And that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Solid win by the Blue Jays. It's nice to see our bats come alive there in the 7th. So let's have a look at the box score. Again, solid numbers by the Jays. See Guerrero with the 3 RBIs. And the pitching staff. Another solid game by the whole pitching staff. Kevin Gausman with over 7 innings pitched. You just gotta love to see it. And with the win, the Jays now have a 3-3 record and are a game and a half back of the American League East and are tied for the bottom wildcard spot. So remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next game as Toronto goes for the series win against the Washington Nationals.